What's happening, everybody, and welcome to a quick tutorial video of Final Fantasy VII. I am going to show y'all how to farm up sources. So, going into the item menu here, you see that we have our magic source, speed source, luck source, and I don't have any. Ooh. Pardon me, so any, what's the word I'm looking for? Any, power source, that's it. So I'm going to kind of show y'all how to technically farm those. And the items you are going to need, or really the material you're going to need, is going to be, first of all, the W item materia. Second one you are going to need is the Morph Materia, and then I would make sure that you have some sort of magic that can kind of basically give you extra time in a sense. And then what you're going to need is going to be to have Yuffie in the party. And it doesn't matter who your third person is going to be, because obviously Cloud's going to be your main one. And what we want from Yuffie is her conformer weapon, because that's going to help us morph these materias. As you can see, where I am also at is Mount Nibble, just outside of the reactor. Oh, before I get too far, in order to do this trick, you're going to want what they would consider dummy items. So, easy items would be your greens. So, as you can see, I got several greens here that we're going to use as dummy items. And to show you as well, I have maxed out Yuffie's strength. And I've almost maxed out Barret's. So, without further ado, let's see if we can find the person we are looking for. Oh, fantastic. Okay, let me take 3 times speed off. Okay, so what you are wanting to do, I would highly recommend just casting something like, obviously, Cure All, go to Yuffie, cast Morph, go to your item, select your first item, and then select the target. After it has been morphed, then you're going to select your next item, and then back out. And then you're going to do the normal trick that you would with the W item materia, and as you can see, our power source is going up. And then I would highly recommend too, if you're playing on the downloaded version of the PlayStation, that you make sure that you have God mode on, and then have ribbons too as well, if you can. And we can do this with all of our sources. So it's going to make this really good for when we decide to take on the last 2 weapons of the game before we take on Sephiroth. So as you can see, we have 99 power sources. Alright, let's see where we're at with Barret. He just needs 2 more, and then we're done. Okay, something to note here as well. When you go to do this trick, make sure that whatever dummy item you are going to use is in your first slot. The reason I say this is because I tried this. Excuse me. I tried this before, and it actually dummies up another item that you're trying to use. So I would definitely make sure you move that. I do apologize for all the yawning. It is going on 9 o'clock, or a little after 9 here. Okay, so let's do this again. Turn on 3 times speed so I don't take up all of y'all's precious time as y'all are following along this neat little trick here. And I forgot to mention which monster or enemy it is that we are looking for. So I will point that out. If I can find them. This is why we have 3 times speed on. Okay, here we go. So the guy that's swinging around the ball and chain is the guy that we want for this section. Okay, so again, we're going to select our item, select our target, and we're going to wait for a minute, and after Yuffie morphs our person, as you can see, we get our power source. Select that second item and then cancel. And then again, we're just going to do the W item trick like we know and love. And you can do this as many times as you want. If you want to max out all your characters within the game, it may take you a little bit, but it'd be well worth it. Again, oh, and I'll go over that in a second. So as you can see, we're doing our power sources. My finger's fixing to fall off. Alright, let's run away. Okay, so what I forgot to mention was that in order to do this trick, you have to not have that item at all. So let's say you're wanting to farm up your speed sources. So you would have to use up all your speed sources and then do the trick. Same thing with your magic sources. If you want to farm those up, you would use up all your magic sources and then get those items. And I will do separate videos as to which enemies it is that you can get those sources from. So obviously this one is going to be our enemy. So he only needed 2. So just to show, well, he's all the way max. So okay, so he must be as high as he can get, which is no big deal. Alright, for the trusty, actually, let's look at Cloud real quick. Okay, so Cloud is at a hefty 83 strength. So we're going to use up our 95 power sources. Okay, that is all gone. And as you can see, Cloud is at a hefty 178. So let's go ahead and do this trick one more time. What makes it bad is when you're looking for these enemies, they don't want to pop up. But the minute you stop looking for them, is the minute they show up. Alright, there we go. Alright, we got 99 power sources. So let's just stop right here and see where we're at with him. Okay, so we're at 227. So I'm going to make sure when I do this. Okay, so let's stop at 10. Okay, so there's only 2 power sources left, no big deal. I can always come back and farm up more later. So I just kind of wanted to kind of show you where we're at. Okay, so 250 is the highest he's going to go. No big deal. So we know he is maxed out as far as strength. So I'm going to put that on. And to show you easiest way to, as long as you have the airship, that is where I am at. Okay, so as you can see, there is Mount Nibble, or Nibelheim, and this is the other side of Mount Nibble. This is right after you fight. Oh, I cannot remember the boss's name for the life of me. But this would be how you would get out. Actually, where does this take you? Ah, it takes you to Rocket Town. Yes, yes, yes. But that would be the easiest place. So, go ahead and save for now. Alright guys, so I think I'm going to leave that here. Just a quick little video, just wanted to show you how to farm up these guard sources. Again, so first step would be make sure you have the W item equipped on either Cloud or Barret, and then Morph is going to be on Yuffie. She's going to also want her conformer weapon. And then your other party member, which would be Barret or whoever else, is going to use some sort of magic to kind of burn up extra time, as you will. And a good thing that you could possibly use would be like Demi 3 to weaken those enemies. Next step is you're going to want dummy items. Again, greens are going to be good, and you can get those from Choco Billy from the Chocobo Ranch. And you're going to want those at your top slot, and you just need one of each. You don't need 5 or 6 of them, you just need one of each dummy items, especially for that first item that you use. Second of all, make sure third of all, you make sure that whatever source it is that you are wanting to duplicate, you use up all. So again, if you're going to farm up power sources, you're going to want to use up all those power sources before you start farming. Same thing with your magic source, luck source, those sort of things. And then you just follow the trick I showed. Again, I will when we go through the other sources, I will go through the walkthrough again just to make sure that everybody is up to snuff with it. And that's it. Once you get it down pat, then it's just like doing the W item trick, just with a couple of extra steps involved. So thank you everybody for joining me on this quick little tutorial. If you like what you see, please make sure you smash the like button and leave a comment down below. Also, if you like the content that you see, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. It really does support me. And I will see y'all in the next little tutorial of Final Fantasy VII of farming up the sources. So take care, everybody.